everybody, Tanya Neely here. Thank you so much for joining us on day 8 of Oils Camp. I hope that you have really enjoyed it up to this point. Today we're going to learn how to make our own DIY natural first aid kit. And if you are a mama, grandma, or auntie on the go, or you're just a woman on the go yourself, maybe you travel a lot, if you go hiking or camping or just are out and about at the parks, it's nice to have what you need with you when you need it, because inevitably, especially with kids, things always happen. So a couple of things you want to keep in mind. You'll need a case to keep everything in, and I'll share some options with you. You might want some other tools to utilize, like small drams like this. This is a quarter dram. You can use this to keep smaller amounts of your oils with you. You can find these on Amazon, on shareoils.com or aromatools.com. They also have smaller roller bottles that are coming in this size, so if you prefer a roller bottle, this is a great idea. And then you might want to have some Band-Aids or alcohol wipes. We don't normally like to have a lot of things with chemicals around us, but sometimes it's good to have something extra when you really need to get in there and deep clean something. And then of course you'll need your oils, right? So I'm going to share with you first some options for carrying your first aid kit. A lot of people like to use a little keychain, looks like this, and this is perfect only for carrying oils. So it's got these little elastics on the inside, and these quarter dram or a 5/8 dram, if you don't want to refill them as quickly, these fit in here really nicely. So you've got your oils with you on the go. Okay. Another great option is to reuse something like the little cases that you can find. This is from Johnson & Johnson. I know a lot of other companies make these as well. Of course, these are going to come with those alcohol wipes or Band-Aids or the gauze, things that you might want to have with you for when you need it. But they also have a lot of extra space for you to put in some of your oils. So you could put these little drams of oils in there or the little roller bottles. And I'll share with you some of the oils that I like to have with me. And then of course you'll make your own decisions of what suits you best and your needs best. So DigestZen is one that I always travel with. And we learned about this one today. I tend to get motion sickness. This one is great for that. I like to take a drop on my tongue. My girls, I tend to put it over their tummies to help with any kind of digestive issues. So that's a great one to have with you. Melaleuca is going to be your skin cleanser. I always keep that one around. Scrapes, bumps, bruises, anything like that. Lavender, of course, is your skin soother. So any burns or stings or bites, or scrapes, bumps, and bruises, lavender is a really great one for that as well. Peppermint's a nice one to have, especially if you live in a warmer climate. So I live here in Colorado. In the summer it's very hot. We tend to use peppermint for cooling us down, but in a pinch it's also great, like we said, for headaches and other kinds of things as well. So I like to bring peppermint. Alternatively, you could try out the peppermint beadlets. Now, I really like these because you can use them multiple ways. You can take them internally, but you can also crush them and just use the oil as well. So these are really nice and handy to have on the go. The On Guard comes in a beadlet too, so this is another option to have with you. An oil that I really like to have along with me, and is definitely an investment oil, it's a little bit more expensive, is helichrysum, just for compliance purposes. So this is one that is fantastic to support healing. I can't go into specifics, but fantastic to support healing. And it's a great one to have in a first aid kit. Some other options that you might want to have with you is fractionated coconut oil. So you can use one of these little sample bottles and fill it with fractionated coconut oil. It allows you to dilute any of the oils that you're using at the time. The Breathe and On Guard also come in the lozenges. So you could pop 1 or 2 of those in your first aid kit. You've got what you need for any respiratory support or irritated throats or things like that. You could also pop in the Deep Blue Rub. There's little sample packets. Those are really nice to have along. And then of course Band-Aids, like I mentioned, or even tweezers for any kind of slivers or things like that that happen at the park. Now, one thing I would like you to consider are the little stickers to label your drams. Sometimes it's easy to tell exactly what they are. Sometimes we smell it and we're not quite so sure anymore. If you haven't looked at your welcome packet that came with your membership for a while, you'll find a sheet of these stickers in the back pocket of that welcome packet. And these are fantastic to help you keep track of things that you're blending or any of the bottles that you've created yourself as well. And then of course, if you're out of these, you can also find these as well at on your doTERRA website in the back office. You can find it in there, and some other of the sharing oil tools too. So that's a really quick and easy way to make a first aid kit. doTERRA also has a fantastic blend called Correct X, and it's kind of like a replacement for like a Neosporin. So it comes in that tube. It's really easy just to apply and put on, and then put the Band-Aid over it as you need it. So thanks so much for sharing your time with us, and we'll see you next time.